Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with the final sketch for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches season or series 14. And today we have this 2-page sketch by Hollie Fiercely. Please go check out her YouTube. She should be linked below. And I am documenting these baby announcement pictures of my daughter and her boo and their new baby. So if I sound giddy and uncontrollably happy, now you know why. I am using Sunkissed by Pretty Little Studios, and I wanted to use these two little 8x8 papers that have the blues and the pinks because obviously it's too early for us to know if it's a boy or a girl, so I figure we'll just be inclusive and use all the colors in that area. I've got lots and lots of embellishments. I don't use a ton, I will say that. But I've got a couple pieces of white cardstock. I've got a couple of Delusion shimmer sprays in a pink and blue, and a couple of Distress Oxide in a pink and blue. I'd like to use for my mixed media, and lots of embellishments, different things. I pulled some pinks and blue things towards the top. So I have my papers, I have my embellishments, my mixed media, and I have these pictures and the sketch. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I get out my spray box and I spray spun sugar. I had to think of the name. And then I let it dry a little, but not much. And then I spray tumbled glass. I am okay if there's a little bit of purple going on. I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. And so I'm fine with that. But I do pat these circles dry before I spray the next color so there is less of a purple. And then I do take the bubble gum. I think it's bubble gum by Delusion shimmer spray. Bubblegum pink and London blue, and just splatter. And then I just set those aside so everything can dry. And then I get my pictures are cut down already. And on the sketch, she's got a 4x4 and 3 and 6 2x2s, but mine are bigger than that. They're like probably closer to 3 3/4. All 6 of those pictures. And then this one I used a 4x6. It was pre-matted in white, and I trimmed that matting off. I did go ahead and mat it down on white again, but the matting it was on was a little bit bigger than what I wanted. And then I also matted on leftovers of this paper right here that I sprayed in the box with the pinks and the blues. And the splatters. I took a piece of that and double matted that layout or that picture with like the line of the ultrasound pictures. That little yellow Post-it note is just covering up my kiddo's name and birth date and information y'all don't need to know. So I've taken these circles, the bigger circles I cut from a white piece of cardstock and sprayed out and then let dry. And I cut them with like little circle cutter that I have next to my desk. And then I use the smaller ones I punched out with my Creative Memory circle punch. So I am going to use this piece here. Look, I try this like multiple times because, heaven forbid I get a ruler out and like use the mat behind me. That'd be just crazy. So I am trying to get everything put down here. This one circle for the top right corner is a lot bigger than I thought. And so I'm just going to tuck a lot of it underneath, which is fine. I didn't do any measuring. I just wanted to make sure that I could get it all cut out. I just cut it out of a 8.5 by 11. And so I was able to get enough out of there. Out of one piece of 8.5 by 11 to make the big circle, and then a little bit smaller, and then I punched out the rest of them out of that same piece of paper. And I did splatter the blues in the top left corner of the left layout and the pinks in the bottom right corner of the right layout, and which is where she has hers. And I can't put the sketch on the layout because it blocks what I'm working on. And since I'm working on the whole layout as a whole, I just didn't want to, make it so small you can't even see it. So, but I did share it in the beginning. I kept it on there for a little while, and you'll see it again in the end. And you can find all the sketches on Chrissy's Beautiful Life Facebook group, and they stay there even after the series is over. And you can always post your videos or your layouts at any time. It doesn't have to be on the day that it comes out, whether it's just a layout or you do a video or anything like that. You can always go and look at those sketches from all 14 season series, as well as our like the best of the best that we did, I think, last June. So anyway, so I am now laying things out. I did take my black ink and ink around some of the small circles. I kind of wish I'd have done that with all of the circles, but I'd already put the 2 big ones and a couple of the smaller, or at least 1 or 2 of the smaller ones down, so it's fine. But that's something that I after the thoughts. But I kind of like the way that it's a little bit more subtle. And then a couple of those just kind of stand out a little because they've got that line around the edge around them. So I am just taking embellishments from the collection and tucking them in places. I'm wanting to add some blue embellishments in that top left corner and some pink ones down the bottom right corner. I have these cute little duckies with little blue and pink hats on. I thought that was really good to put on here. It makes it, like a baby kind of layout. In the process of figuring out what collection I wanted to use, I remembered that I bought a photo play, like My Little One collection or something, randomly last summer when Tuesday Morning was getting ready to close. It was one of the things I found that was like $2 or something, and I bought it thinking, well, there's a bunch of papers and some embellishments in here that don't have to be used on a baby layout. Plus I knew I was going back to 2009 when my son was born, so I thought, well, I could use it for that. No, I haven't used it yet. I'm going to set it aside, and it will be held out for my grandbaby who will be here in October. Anyway, so I am just getting everything put down now. I wasn't going to put anything in the very bottom of that right layout, but I made a little smear with black paint that was on my finger. So I just covered it with a little banner that says like yay or something like that. So here is the close-up of my layout. I will put the date in that little tag right there. I probably won't do any journaling because, I feel like this kind of tells you exactly what we needed to say. And I'm so excited about how this layout turned out and about my impending grandbaby. Everyone is healthy and happy. And so anyway, I did add a little title on there with some, that little love, and that's it. I hope you all will go check out everybody else who is hopping along with their D-Days of Sketches. This has been an amazing month of fun sketches that I have just enjoyed so much. Christy, you are amazing for putting this together every time, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for all you do for the scrapping community, and I hope that you all will go check her out and check out all the people who have been hopping along, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the month of April. I don't know how many days a week I'll be here, but I will be here. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.